Welcome back to the channel. We're just jumping into some comments because I've been getting my ass handed to me. I mean, they just sliced off chunks and plattered it up, gave it to me. We might have had, they got to check the numbers, but they might have had one of their busiest days since they own the joint. And that's actually pretty incredible. I didn't think I'd make it through it all, and I did. A little worse for wear. But Kyle Knapp there, Jesus, you love to hear yourself talk. Yes, I do. It turns out I'm not ashamed of having an opinion or thinking or talking or just being a goofball. Man, if you just want the radio, go turn on your Spotify. Go listen to your service. Turn on the radio. My God, if it was just about the music, I'd have gave this up a long time ago. So, yes, it's music to my ears. The ranting and ravings of this lunatic. So, I really appreciate you. Thank you. I mean, the whole channel is about me. So, yeah, I love me. I've talked about it. You gotta like yourself. Maybe you wanted to worship saliva. I don't know. I didn't want you to worship saliva, worship me. I just wanted to have some fun. So, I'm thinking it's not for you. Now, above that, Coheed, fair weather fan means fence sitter. Sure, for the sake of a great band I don't know enough, I'll play middle of the road. I don't have to care about their beliefs, their this, that, their other. I just like the song. In the brain hole, Alien. I really liked that. Thought that was great. Big list of Y&T, and I had to admit, we've added plenty more Y&T to the channel. Chris, basically, I got Midnight in Tokyo. I got people, they come in and hear the guitar at the beginning, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm like, Y&T, what's that? I should wonder why you don't know. And I guess you're getting a little bit of love. It turns out, Y&T's a pretty good band, and so I agree with you 100% there. I sometimes, like Chris or Kyle, Kyle noticed, sometimes I just like to make jokes and run my mouth. All opinions are for entertainment purposes only. This is nothing. There's no way to measure our real lives off whatever I'm doing here. So we probably shouldn't take it too seriously. Colt Ford, it makes us think of Mike H. We hope Mike Henry is doing well. Colt Ford was one of the artists that Mike turned us on to, for sure. Now, I don't got my honey around, but Heather, thank you. I appreciate your love. Now, hearts and love, but, my honey's first. So just, yeah. I've been trying to believe that I've got it right now, but, if we can do no harm, spread love in the form of care and creation, yeah, so I go with that. Love you too, and I hope you're well. And I just mean from the sake of, I appreciate anyone takes the time, and you made me feel nice, so thank you, Heather. Marty, how are you doing? First time here. Yeah, I'd never heard that tune before. I just put freedom in the search bar, and the algorithm did the rest. It didn't really offer me off-topic stuff. It was all, like I said, the Thin Lizzy came up, some other stuff. I really liked it. And the fact that, the algorithm worked for the home team for once. Now, no celebratory weekend for Rollen. I've been going Tuesday Tuesday, I burned the shit out of myself. Was very busy. Wednesday, I completely melted down, but it was busier than Tuesday. Thursday, the 4th, was the only day that didn't go crazy, and it still blew up. The last hour, I think there's like an hour and 20-minute rush before close. Taking orders after close, like 10 minutes after, which really gets me a little hot under the collar. I'm not going to lie. And they know I made peace with the camera in the kitchen, but boy, do I yell at it a lot because she can hear me. And I just tell it the way it is. She come in and Kimberly gave me a big, huge hug last night and just let me. And I mean, Angie might have been jealous because it was a real, she just held on, and I needed that because I was getting my ass handed to me. Last night might have been the busiest night they've ever had. And I soloed that shit. When they're dealing with their daytime rushes, they get 2 people in the kitchen. But I solo my experience, which is hella stressful. The amount of calculations. I think, I don't know if I'm a cook. An assembly line worker. But the amount of calculations, timing, and to try to produce like a table of 12 in a kitchen that can maybe cook a table of 4, it's a lot of math. I don't like math. It's timing and it just, woof. Yeah. So Marty, I am, well, I didn't quit. None of our core unit gave up on the owner, but we're being stretched to our limits right now. I think she's got her brothers in. The owner's got her brothers in to help prep. I offered to come in this morning at 10 to open up again just because I couldn't get the prep done. Took an hour and a half just to clean the kitchen. It was so bad. But we usually sell, 10, 12, 15 hamburgers a day. We sold a case and a half of hamburgers yesterday. So many damn double burgers, I didn't know what to do. It's a lot of cow. So Nazareth, Dream On, beautiful song. Yeah, very cool. Bandmate is awesome, and I really enjoy it. And actually, that song was driving good. And here, Lost Again, 1970. Now that I watched your reaction, I realize how extremely stable, is that a cane? Is in her bass rhythm. And here's the thing, I don't know the bass player much, and I'm a sucker for bass players. She's real stoic, and she's just kind of, just there, right? The real presence, but not, it's interesting. I should learn more about her. I should learn more about one of the, 1,000 different artists on the channel. But it's ridiculous how steady she can play, you go on to say. And then I want to pay tribute to Miku and her playing on this song. Oh, yeah. She has really cool riffs on her rhythm guitar. Love the sound she has. Regarding Angie, I miss her in your reactions. We're working on it. It's Angie, not me. I don't care what anybody thinks of how I look. I'm actually going to lose a tooth pretty soon. My honey's like, is that going to make you quit? And I'm like, what do I care? Do I care what someone thinks about how I look? No, never. Turns out, no one, I don't set my self-worth by a single comment ever. But Ange worries. It's tough. It's tough for people who are self-conscious, and she doesn't always feel she doesn't always like the camera, and it's hard for some people. So hopefully we're working on it. I got to make a really clean, fresh. Her environment has to smell like flowers. Mine has to smell like the back of a auto shop. So we have a distinct difference in our yeah. from what I hear, I'd wanna hook up with Asmongold. Asmongold. I'm not a big fan of cockroaches, but working from the locker room, I can understand. That's nasty. It's horrible, but hopefully I've driven home how poorly I treat my studio, and Ange is not having it. Now, that is not the reason she stopped. She was having personal. Well, going back to was that Kyle? Kyle! Yeah, sometimes I overpower my honey. And that was a struggle too. We're going to work on that. So fair enough. She's going to try to get her back, but it's going to take a little bit of time. We're probably going to make our return on Reaction Talk. And then I'm willing to try some alternative universe reactions where, you know how it works. Hi, welcome to Reaction Talk. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. See, I'm not used to saying all that shit. Probably try some formulaic stuff with the change in the sharing. So there a lot more music is sharing. So I'm thinking going over there so we could maybe make a go of the whole thing. I'm pretty sure if I toned it down some, I could be very entertaining. It's the rambling and ranting and wandering mind that probably is not approachable for, let's say, a new viewer, new subscriber. Now, Robert, I'm guessing Robert can see through the crazy pretty easy. He's been doing this a long time. And hold on a second. All right, I just had to opinion. Oh, shit. Robert, that's you. I clicked on the wrong one. It was supposed to be right here. Sorry. Paste. Opinions on COVID. Oh, yeah, no, we did that one for sure. Enjoy. Okay, Robert. Toby. That's that Eminem tune, isn't it? Really? You think so? You think I should? Now, is this setting me up to do to me? No, I'm kidding. I really am. But this doesn't set me up to do and get me another whole group of Tool fans, does it? Yeah, I would hate to the people who love consuming M&Ms. I got my own sugar issues, but they might not like me. Having to come out of the gate admitting I don't know that I don't even. I think the movie was good. It's because they got the people who made the movie were exceptional. Hey, you can turn any idiot into a star. Wasn't that Hollywood Confidential? Man, do I hate to be this guy, but I nailed that one. So, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, A River Wild, LA Confidential, 8 Mile. So, just in case someone would need to understand, that's the reason the movie kicked ass. Just it was the LA Confidential team who had just come off making, a pretty bomb-ass film. Even though you got Spacey's kind of, I don't know about Spacey no more. Russell Crowe looking good. He really enjoys the good life now, I think. But, it's not for me to say. But I thought that was an exceptional film. And, gosh, it feels like if I try Eminem, I'm going to mention some of that stuff. That I don't know if I could put him up on any sort of pedestal. I don't actually see him as anything special at all. Oh, God, money, influence, sure. I know what he did. But, yeah, So you never know. Maybe. But now I've got that talking to your ghost. I got that set up. Robert, Monday morning. I'm probably going to take tomorrow off. There's a chance we have to shut down the kitchen. Or we're going to have to run an incredibly limited menu. The burger patties run out today. God, I don't know. And then we got so many, just a lot of. All my complaining about consumption, man, have I been feeding consumption for days. And I admit, I'm making it seem like it's 100% cool. I've melted down a few times. The stress really. And it had to be 4+ hours straight yesterday. Just nonstop. Nonstop. So I hope I'm going to hang in there. Now, let's move on. Robert, I got you covered. You know what? Hold on. All right. I hooked it up. I put it in a warehouse. We will... Yeah, I got you Monday morning. Coming back strong. I dressed Ange. All right. Dear Rollen, love your reactions very, very much. That Jocks Brill. That tore me up, didn't it? U.S. has been invaded. People coming from Europe for the last 250 years. Yes. Try to learn French, Italian, German. It was given to you. I talk about this a lot. It came up in a Miss Fabian reaction. In another timeline, I would have preferred to be multilingual, 100%. I love talking to people. Hey, who knew? Who knew I love talking? Oh wait, Kyle, you nailed that. Good job. Damn, do I have fun. There's why I do it. So the 25 views, yeah, that don't help the channel. The couple people who know what's going on at this moment and realize how much I enjoy just knocking it down a peg, priceless. So I appreciate you. And yes, I should be multilingual. I probably have the capacity for it. I'm unfortunately probably lazy. Marty, just finding Jaybird from a year ago. Hey, so my algorithm's got a lot of Samson. I don't know. There's a little push. I'm going to try to get him out there. I just saw him rapping for Run DMC, right? Because we put that down on the wall there. Just, get some Hendrix. Got some stuff. I was never afraid of any influence out there. I just got into metal and left the hip-hop behind. My brother was listening to hip-hop and breakdancing music. I mentioned this many times before, back the original start of the channel. Beat Street, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, any of that stuff. I grew up on that. I loved it. It's one of the reasons I got so mad when they decided to, that really popular president divided society when it spent, 30 years coming together with all the people I knew. It didn't make much sense. And yeah, watching a Jaybird or Samson rap for Run DMC, that was pretty cool. Hopefully I'll share that. Marty, right on to hear your great reaction. Thank you. No, I mean, some of his early stuff it's childish, right? Let's see. Makes me famous. Is that Samson or Jaybird? Let's hold on. Yeah, makes me famous. Jaybird added Monday morning lineup. Marty, thank you. I will definitely check that out. And then, I talked about this. Hey, man, good to see you again. All right. Bandmate has a new video coming out tomorrow. It's called Protect You. Um, and yeah, it's doing very well. So, oh, it's already 24 hours past. But yeah, let's see here. I'll share with you. So, the bandmate got almost 1,000 views. Dan, but Star Spangled Banner, I didn't, that's not gonna. There's a lot of haters out there too, so that one didn't get very many hits. And then, kind of gets worse from there. Yeah, I'm not too ashamed, but it admits. Look at that. We'll put 100% into something that gives us 18 views. Anybody ever wonder what I'm doing here? There it is. It turns out I decided to give up video gaming and do this instead. But worrying about it ever is not in the game plan. Oh, Dad, you're right. Now, I would say I just saw Jerry Cantrell doing Star Spangled Banner. Heavy on the wah. Very much a Jimi Hendrix version of that. And was super cool. Highly recommend checking it out. Happy 4th. We'll get back to some The Sound and the Fury, Dan, on Monday. I hope. And then this is where I think we got mixed. I don't know if this comment's actually from the Dan Vask video. That makes. Hey guys. There's a little love. Little connected, little back and forth, little something, something. I think we'll save that for Monday morning as well. So, all in all, things are pretty good. And everyone's been so kind out there. Hey, Rollen, it's okay. We'll be here when you get back. I appreciate you. I also didn't want to leave us, 3 days with nothing. So, I know it's not a reaction. Much rolling as I can give you today. I'm going to probably go in early. They have, I think there's a boat parade starting in half hour. Spent some, There's a chance today's the busiest of it all. And then we're really running low on food. So it's going to be interesting. And just on a side note, I see VOB is still staying in, gets views. Still got 200 something views in the yeah. This is where I wish the ladies would have some more music. I'd love to check out more of them. What I don't want to do is exploit them just because they get hits. And that is one of the, crappier sides of the channel. Because I admit it'd be easy just to exploit what people want. Then I'd have to spend a whole year talking about what a hypocrite I am. So we'll skip that. But definitely should bring some VOB back. They're a steady performer for reactions. They're good. Awesome band. All right, I think that's going to do it. It's enough rambling and ranting for today. Back to the grind. We'll see y'all Monday morning. I hope you're all well. I hope you have a good weekend. And you stay safe. Apply that care to yourself first so then you can care about others.